Sup guys, Nintendo Craft Studios here, or NCSO7, I don't really care. First off, happy Valentine's Day to you guys. And second off, yes, I know I did mention in the stream that I made yesterday, the video before this one, that I was not going to be doing a discussion on the Nintendo Direct. I didn't feel like there was really a reason to, considering I mentioned pretty much everything I needed to in the video itself. But you know what? That is just not. I've thought about it. I said that earlier today. That is. I decided. You know what? Let's just make a thing. Let's just make a discussion. Now, keep in mind this is going to be a bit short, and I'm not covering everything because, oh my god, I don't have a lot of opinions for many things. So, let's start this off with what started the Direct. Super Mario Maker 2. I'm really excited to see this coming on the Switch. It's such a good Wii U game. The fan base is so good. It's such a big fan base. It's really cool. It was inevitable. It was definitely possible of happening, but here's the thing. And I mentioned this in my Smash Ultimate stream that I did 2 days ago. Essentially, I did not think Mario Maker 2 was going to be happening. I thought that with the fact that New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe released, and the fact that they could have put Mario Maker on the Switch, the fact that they put New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on the Switch, I thought that essentially meant that Mario Maker was just not happening. And I also felt like the game was just, I don't know, it just felt like it used the Wii U way more than, a lot of the games. It really used the touchscreen. I'm not entirely sure how it works in the Nintendo Switch version. We haven't gotten any info. I think it's very possible it could just be maybe only handheld mode, or something along the lines of that. I don't know. Who knows? Point is, though, I thought New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe would be the killer for a Mario Maker sequel, or even a port. But I gladly ate my words, says literally the first thing I saw, and I was like, Mario Maker. They did it. And even then, the first feature they showed for the game was slopes. I think in terms of everything that people have wanted in Mario Maker, slopes is the one thing that everybody talks about. And there's a lot of things that Mario Maker didn't have, but this was the big one, and it was the first thing they showed. And in terms of how it looks, this looks like it could be a real sequel. The first time I saw it, I thought it was gonna be a Splatoon 2 style, where it was it was gonna be new. It was gonna have new content, but the fact was, it was still gonna be very reminiscent of the original game, not having much more to make it a sequel. Honestly, after looking at it more times, this looks like it could be a real sequel. There are so many features, slopes, like I just mentioned before, ice levels finally coming into the game, Super Mario 3D World skin. That is really cool. I would have thought they would have done something like Mario Odyssey, but it's no. To be honest, I like that they're doing it, because, I don't know. Super Mario 3D World does have a good chance of happening, but if it doesn't happen, at least we'll have this. And they even brought back the cat suit. Oh, was that awesome. I love the cat suit from 3D World. Really cool. And I'm not entirely sure if this is actually true or not, but I think the game could potentially have co-op as well. Multiplayer like that of New Super Mario Bros. There was some sort of button on the left, maybe you see it or not, I don't know, showing two people, one, I don't know. It's very possible that they could have co-op, especially when they have both Mario and Luigi in the artwork. And also, June 2019, that right there is awesome. I am so glad that we're actually getting a window. They're not just saying 2019. They're actually going to say what month it's coming out, and it's a very good month. It's a time when the Switch is probably going to be having a lot of buzz. It's gonna E3 is definitely could be a good contributor to this. Like, it could really make Mario Maker it could make it a perfectly timed game, unless E3 2019 sucks. But I don't want to think like that. But really speaking, really cool. Just really cool. Cannot wait to play this. So I guess I'll go quickly over this one. Fire Emblem Three Houses. Honestly, I knew they were gonna have this in there. It was inevitable. I don't know. Like, I know I mentioned in the reaction that I was potentially gonna try this game out, but after thinking about it, I really don't know. This is one of those games where it's like, I can't say I don't know. Like, it definitely seems to be way more based on strategy than, like, any of the games I play. Like, even, like, certain role-playing games, like, even then, this looks like it could be very big on strategy and story. And, sorry. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna get it. Maybe if they do have a demo for the game, I'll try it out. I don't know, like, the game looks good. It looks good. It's great to have Fire Emblem on Switch. But I don't know what to really say after that. I don't really know what else to say. Like, I don't know. It's cool. Not sure if I'm going to pick it up, though. Only Lord knows. Alright, finally, the last game I'm going to be talking about, Link's Awakening Remake. I don't know. This is really cool. I really am... I don't know, like, I think it was rumored, which is why, like, I didn't know what it was exactly at first until I eventually, like, saw the island and all that stuff in Link. It's just like, this was Link's Awakening being remade for Switch. This game, I don't know, like, it's definitely great to see that Nintendo is still okay with putting other Zelda games out on the Switch when Breath of the Wild is there. Like, Breath of the Wild is such a big game. They're still okay with putting, like, smaller Zelda games on the system, like Link's Awakening, like an old Game Boy Zelda game. I have played this game a little bit, and it looks like, graphically, I know people are kind of mixed. Some people like it, some people don't like it. It looks good. Like, personally speaking, it's a good style. Like, it's not a realistic style. It's a style that I like. It looks pleasant. I don't know. It looks good. But at the same time, I feel like having the same grid system and all that stuff there, I don't know. And also, if this game ends up being $60, ooh, is that gonna be harsh? Here's the thing. I'd be more down to get the game if it were like a $30 game or a $40 game. 50 to 60, I don't think so. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a remake of, like, a really old Game Boy game. I don't think I want to pay that much money for it. It can even have, like, a huge amount of content. It can have so much content, but even then, I don't think I'm going to pick it up when I have, like, when I have it on the 3DS Virtual Console. I'll just play it on there. But to be honest, it's really cool. It's really cool regardless. Alrighty, now into the last part of the video. And like I said, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about, but essentially, what did I think about this Nintendo Direct? It was good. Yeah, that's really all I have. Okay, here's the thing. I think that this Direct was pretty good. I mean, in terms of big game announcements, Mario Maker and, like, Link's Awakening. Like, two games that, like, well, yes, one is a remake, and one of them is, like, more of a, I don't know, like, it's really cool that, like, in terms of big new game reveals. But where was information on games we already knew about? What about Pokemon? Yes, I do know that this was probably going to be more likely around E3. Like, we probably weren't going to get any information. Fine. Metroid Prime 4, I get it. Like, they definitely started all over. But I'm really surprised to see that they did not mention Metroid Prime Trilogy at all. Like, I really thought, like, when Mario Maker 2 was revealed, I was like, okay, Metroid Prime Trilogy is happening. They didn't say that. Kind of surprised. They didn't say anything about, like, Pikmin 3. Like, I think people were thinking that Pikmin 3 was going to be getting, like, an enhanced port for Switch. It's possible, but I felt like, at the same time, no. I think that it's more likely they'll just do, like, I don't know. They'll maybe make Pikmin 4. Probably butchered that badly. But I just don't think so. The two games that I really wanted to know about was Luigi's Mansion 3 and Animal Crossing. We had no information on these games. Why? Seriously, if they had, like, sections where they had, like, talked about, like, these two games, that could really boost what I thought about the Nintendo Direct. Like, honestly speaking, I did think the Nintendo Direct was good, but this could have just made it just that much better. It felt like these two games we knew about from before and did no follow-up on. Animal Crossing, I can understand if it's going to be like an E3 thing. I definitely understand for that game. Luigi's Mansion 3, there is no excuse. That game should have been even mentioned. The same thing with Bayonetta 3. How it was mentioned that, stay tuned, people at Platinum Games are still working on it. And it's really cool, but it's like, we need information. Like, there's so much that, like, we should have known about. Like, I don't know. Like, we're like far enough into the year where it's like, they really should have had more, like, to talk about. They really should have, like, I don't know. They really should have given us more information on games. Like, they just gave us information on games we already knew about. Fire Emblem Three Houses, yeah, that one they did have that one. But Fire Emblem is, for a fan base that I could say is my bad, excuse me. It's not as big as the Zelda fan base. I'll just say that right now. And, like, again, Fire Emblem is probably a fun game, but it's like, it's for a very small audience, like, for people who do enjoy these type of games. It's not like it's not like the game is bad, but it's like, it's one of those series that just exists. I'm sorry, Fire Emblem fans. But it's like, there should have been information on other stuff too. Like, Animal Crossing, definitely a much bigger fan base for that game. Luigi's Mansion, I don't know. I mean, lots of people like Luigi's Mansion, but I don't know. It's, again, I'd maybe say it's a bit of a lower one. I know a lot of people who do like the games, but still, we should have gotten information on these games. So, finally, to end this off, I think this Direct was good, but man, there needs to be way more next time. Like, we need more information. We're at the point where we need information, otherwise I'm gonna assume that these games are getting delayed. Like, I really don't want to think that. I don't want to be that guy. But you know what? Oh well. But anyways, this video has gone on long enough. Thanks for watching. Let me know how you felt about the Direct and if you guys agree with me. And make sure to subscribe as well. I'm very close to hitting 400 subs. Or, actually, I'll just check it right now, actually. 397 subs. That is a lot. Let's see if we can finally get it up to 400. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!